My name is Cresta Starr, and I assure you that I am a professional streamer. Hello, everybody. My name is Cresta Starr, and I am here this Saturday with you on Gaming Gone Weird, but I am not alone. I am here with my co-host, the effervescent, the popular Nicktana. How you doing this Saturday, Nicktana?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Look, I got 8 hours of sleep. I don't know how many of you guys get 8 hours of sleep, but literally I feel great. Got my sleep today, ready to go. My son had his last basketball game today.
How was that?
It was great. They lost by 2, but he had a great time. He got a medal. Had a blast. So, I'm just glad he went out there and had fun because, little kids, basketball's kind of a hard sport for them to learn. If I were to say, the level of difficulty for him to learn, because you got to dribble, you got to shoot, you got to play. There's so much stuff going on. I'm just glad he started something. He finished. He told me he had a good time. So, as a father, that was great to hear. So I'm excited
Proud
for that.
dad. You're like, my boy. That's my boy.
I'm signing up to be a coach next year because I literally cannot sit on. I'm in the bleachers, leaned over. I'm I can't. I'm itching. I was like, I might as well be a coach. I'm one of those crazy parents where coaches are probably like, dude, we need to get this guy. I'm running out to the bench. I'm like, oh, get him some water. He needs some water.
In a man's body, a stage mom. That's my daughter. She's doing the pirouette. You see her? You see her?
That's my boy. Every time he got the ball, I'm the loudest one. Parents were like, you got to get this guy out of here. But
you love to see it.
Welcome, everybody, to Gaming Gone Weird. Like she said, I am Nicktana, ready to give you guys everything and all gaming news. Hopefully, you guys are excited. We got a packed episode for you guys, and we're going to be talking about games that you could slay with your partner and stuff like that. So I want you guys to stay tuned, man, and hope you guys enjoy the show. I appreciate everybody that's watching right now live or after the fact. We are pumping. We're pumping. It's 8 hours of sleep talking.
We're crazy. Having a good time, leave us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm here if you're watching this now or later on YouTube. And go ahead and give us a super chat. Subscribe to KYN. You can get cool emotes like my face. I know there's somewhere where me doing something really weird. Or you can support us another way by the KYN chat. Head on over to KYNchats.com. We keep a little bit more of the proceeds. Any dollar amount gets your comment read on air. And we'll read it to you. We love you. You love us. And that's what we like to see.
LOVE, love.
How do you feel about love? I mean, obviously, you like it. You got married. You got a whole little child.
I'm all about love. It's in my name. You love Nicktana. We love positivity. We love hearts. We're all about the love over here, man. All about it. I got a wife, kids. I'm just spreading positivity and love. What about you, Cresta? How you feel about love?
I hate it. I'm the Grinch. I mean, now that I'm older, I'm a lot less cynical, and I'm like, love is great, but it's so hard to find. And when it's real, not to squeeze it to death, but you gotta. This is mine. Go away.
Hold it. Keep it close. Yeah, it's hard to find sometimes, but you know when it's there.
Yeah,
when it's there. It's something special for sure.
Nicktana, I would love for you to hit us off with the question of the day.
All right, guys, I do have the question of the day for you guys. Make sure you guys comment your guys' answer because this is one that you guys could put down any answer. No right or wrong answer here. But the question of the day is, what is a game that you have played with a significant other in the past that you would recommend to others? Make sure you guys put down your answers down below. Let us know because I'm interested. I'm always looking forward to playing games with my wife that we could either rival against each other because trust me, there are plenty of games where it's in the house, it goes down. A lot of competitive nature because my wife is a very competitive person, and so am I. So there's also games that you can play together, and you guys got to work as a team. So let us know because we're very, very curious about that.
I'm curious about what is a game that you've played with your wife before that you're like, wow, I love this woman. Even before she was like, wow, I love this woman.
I'm gonna break the news to y'all now, bro. To be honest, there's games that we played with each other, but a lot of games we do play against each other. We played Mario Kart against each other, Mario Party.
I find co-op games to be a little bit more frustrating than competitive games because if I lose or win, okay, that's on me. But if we gotta work together and we're not seeing a solution, or one person's like, I have to lead, or like, bro, no, you don't.
I think so. But me and my wife, if you guys have the new Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, we
Yes.
do the Terra Raid battles. And you guys, if you guys played, you guys know those 7-star raids. They're nothing to be playing around. You got to have it planned out. So like me and her, we're working together, and it's like, all right, we got to tackle this thing together. But if we're not on the same page and we're not doing the same moves, it could be we're going to lose. And it's like that stressful time that you put in like 15, 20, 30 minutes to battle this thing and lose. Oh yeah, it could get a little bit crazy. But we also did Mario Odyssey. That game, it was a good one. But like the co-op in that game is it's a little different. Like one person gets to control Mario, one person gets to control the hat. So she was basically, I was moving Mario, and it's like, okay, babe, I need a platform. Throw your hat over here. I'm going to jump off you onto this. So you had to that's literally a game. You have to talk with each other to get to the next part of the map. So
yeah. There was a game I played a long time ago. It is a good game to gauge whether you love your partner or not. If you've ever played Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, the 2-player, one person can play Lara Croft, the other person controls, I forgot what the Guardian's name, but like an Aztec Guardian. That game in itself is hard. Playing with 2 people, I'm already annoyed. I love you, but holy hell, this puzzle is doing me in, and you're making me angry because you're not listening to me.
Oh my god, yeah, because it's like you guys gotta be on the same page. Like, how are we supposed to progress if you're not listening? And then it's like, okay, I'm telling you what to do, but you're not doing. You think you know what I mean, but you don't know what I mean. But
am I a joke to you?
Yeah, do you think this is a game? Yeah, it is a game. But do you think to me it isn't a game?
Like the worst game I ever played against my boyfriend was Pokemon, because I'm the type of person who's like earthquake everything. My Garchomp has surf because it's a land shark, and sharks should have surf.
I feel
my boyfriend is an EV training Pokemon master, so he was like, I am not going to let you beat me again. Because like, why does your Garchomp have surf? I was like, because it doesn't. This man used a shell smash on his Cloyster and wiped my team. I was like, I'm never playing this game against you. That was kind of cool, but you're also a fucking nerd.
Hey man, the real got to come out. The real got to come out. I'm saying, but
I mean, it's not like we haven't sworn on this show, but so early, we're only 7 minutes in, Cresta.
7 minutes deep.
Guys, let us know before we get banned. Let us know what's your game.
But it was a good run, y'all. I appreciate us being here, man. Later.
Let's get into the news and of things like this whole story, this whole show today is going to be about things we can do together. Yes. And this Pokemon Day, which is our first topic of the news, is talking about things we can do together. On February 15th, the Pokemon Company announced this year's theme for Pokemon Day will be called Pokemon Together. How cute. I got you guys a little video right here. So the concept of it is that Pokemon Day will be on February 27th, the same day the original Red and Blue games released in Japan. This year, the theme of Pokemon Day invites fans to Pokemon together throughout 2023. Celebrating this way revisits the initial concept of the franchise connecting with others. I am so congested, I cannot even speak. The Pokemon Company also wants trainers to share how they play Pokemon together by using the hashtag Pokemon Together, not only to connect with other trainers, but trainers will also have the chance that when they use that hashtag to have their stuff used in an interactive mosaic that's on the Pokemon website. Jesus Christ, I can't get it together. Nicktana, tell us your thoughts while I blow my nose so I can get my life together.
I will always love Pokemon forever, especially stuff like this, because that's really what it's about. A lot of stuff when you do Pokemon, they want you to interact with other people that actually enjoy the game too. You think about Pokemon Go, when you have to go out and do raids with other people, you're walking around, seeing other people at Pokestops, you're interacting with them, telling your stories, battling with each other, trading, all that stuff. You play the card game, you're usually playing with somebody else, and those guys are just trying to have fun, just like everybody would. And then Pokemon always has some weird gimmick battling system, like the Terra Raid battles that they want people to join up and really even enjoy everything together.
Trade.
Yeah, Wonder Trade and stuff too. So just find random people and just beat the game and enjoy the game together. So like, I love this whole theme. I love bringing everybody together because that's truly what it's all about when it's this. Because like we all love Pokemon. this it's hard to explain, but we all love Pokemon to the same extent, and we all got into Pokemon for the same reason. We grew up as kids playing this, and we all have our own little stories. And even like me personally, like trying to get my son involved in it, and he's starting to name Pokemon. And me and my wife, we when we first started getting into a relationship and stuff, we both bonded from Pokemon too, watching the show and playing the cards. So it's a great little thing they're doing. Do you have any really memorable Pokemon moments that you want to share with anyone? Because I see all your Pokemon stuff in the back. I know you're a big fan. I want to hear your story.
There's two big moments in my life. One when I was a wee young lass and Pokemon Red and Blue were announced for America. I remember me and my two brothers, we saved up all of our allowance to get Pokemon Red and Blue so we could all play. There was 3 of us, and my little brother got the short end of the stick. Sorry, Dave.
If you're watching this, my bad.
Sorry, Dave, I love you. We said we was going to let you play the blue. We said we was going to let you play the red, and you played maybe 3 minutes of both. I'm so sorry. I love you. But it was that started the whole thing for me. And then later on in life, seeing when Pokemon Go first dropped, how people, I live in New York City, there were people out until 4 a.m. just like people would be like strangers in the street, like, are you looking for that Totodile that's over there? Like, yeah, me too. That is so cool. Even when there's Pokemon community days for Pokemon Go, it is so cool to see how Pokemon trainers, like, it kind of makes me wish Pokemon was real and real, like, you know what I mean?
Don't we all?
Yes and no, because the more you think about it, if someone opens up a Wailmer in your house, everyone's dead. Your house is destroyed.
I don't want to be walking to work and here comes a Meowth, like, yeah, like come after, you know what I'm saying?
The Shirker looks like a crackhead cat. That cat looks demented. And if he just pops out of the shadows, what am I going to do? I'm going to throw my level 1? Like
that's the definition of a stray cat. And I'm just like, ooh, yes, bro, I'm trying to make my way to the Poke Center. You know he ain't going to play fair. He going.
Or even worse, you have a pet Charmander, and Charmander turned too hard, now your curtains and your house is on fire.
And to be honest, when I think about being like a real Pokemon trainer, like, you know, we're not going to get lucky like Ash. You know, we're going to have to start off like Joey, and we're going to have to go find a Rattata.
Bug trainer.
Bug trainer, right. Like, we think we're him. Like, oh, yo, I'm about to go get my starter today. And he's like, we ran out. You got to go Zigzagoons. And then me and you have Zigzagoons, and we're trying to double battle our way out of this forest. And
then here comes someone with a freaking Pikachu. And it was at that moment, Nicktana and Cresta realized we weren't the main character.
Yeah, we're gonna kick it on round 1, reporting to you guys. That's how it's gonna be.
Now I see why people join Team Rocket.
Yeah, that's gonna be us. Like, we're better off to join the bad guys. Hey, to be honest, if I join Team Rocket, you guys got one of those Ghastlies for me or something. What do you got? Let's talk. Let's talk. Like, they can give me the juice.
To get the Wobbuffet, just pop out
lava. Right, I need one of those. Like, hold on, that Wobbuffet looks kind of meaty. I need one of those for mine.
How do I become a main character? Why do I gotta get an Ekans? I just want to know. I want to be a main character. Zubat ain't gonna cut it. Sorry, Giovanni.
You gotta work your way up to the Wobbuffet. It's like, oh.
Jesse and Jay-Z messing up all the time, bro. All the time.
Oh, they do. I don't know when they're gonna get it right.
Ash became champion before they successfully kidnapped the Pokemon.
Right. It's been years.
And if you watch Pokemon, you know why that's incredibly insulting.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving on to our next topic. Guys, let us know what you think about Pokemon Day. Are you going to be contributing to it? What are your memories with Pokemon? Send us a KYN chat, a super chat, or leave a comment below if you're watching this later on YouTube. We also are going to get into things that people could do together. You said you and your wife are very competitive, and now we're going to go to the competitive side of things. Before we were playing together, now I'm trying to kill you. Dead by Daylight, also on the 15th of this week, released a new killer. This killer is called the Skull Merchant, and this killer includes drones. This patch that they released for Dead by Daylight also released 2 new survivors called Talia and Renato Lira. I hope I said your names right. I mean, you're not real people, but I hope I pronounced the names right. You know what I mean?
For the respect reasons, I get you.
Yeah, I don't want to be a jerk. I I wanted to include some of her powers that include Eyes in the Sky, which are her drones, and Leverage. I don't play Dead by Daylight, so then my Dead by Daylight players who are watching, open up your ears and explain to me, and I don't know if Nicktana plays, what this means. Leverage. Each time you hook a survivor, you gain 1 token up to 10. When you hook a survivor, this perk activates. For each token, reduces the speed at which your survivors heal by 3% for 30 seconds. That sounds like a lot of non-healing.
That's a lot of time. It's
Do you play Dead by Daylight, Nicktana?
I had a Dead by Daylight phase for about 3 weeks. It's a fun game. I'm just so bad at it, and I just don't really understand everything. I had to ask my Dead by Daylight friends, because a lot of time, like, I know it sounds weird, like I do love Madden, I do play a bunch of single player games, but if I'm sitting there and I'm like doing a thumbnail editing or something, I like to turn on Dead by Daylight. There's a few Dead by Daylight streamers I actually watch. I don't really know what's going on. I just really like the suspense of them trying to get away and stuff like that. It's cool. Like, and it's like trying to learn what's going on. It's entertaining to me. So
this is one Dead by Daylight player who I watch on YouTube. I cannot play like them, but they play. They're a Claudette main. Oh my God, I can't think of their name. Oh my goodness. But they play, they flash the killer all the time. The killer gets so frustrated. They play so BM. I've seen killers rage quit on this guy.
Yeah. It's
my God, why can't I think of his name?
You have like the TikToks and stuff. I see like killers get salty all the time on TikTok. Like, those are the funniest ones to watch, because like a streamer will straight up like get in this killer's head and run around and juke him out, and then they'll go to like the killer side of thing and they're getting so frustrated and stuff like that. Oh, I love it. It's so fun to watch, man. It's just like, it's a mind game. It's a mind game. But I did look up the killer a little bit, the Skull Merchant, and she's pretty sweet, to be honest. So she has a Mori that pretty much looks like Freddy's, especially. So she can kind of like, she'll come up behind your back and just.
She's giving you the old gut punch with the knife.
Yeah, it's basically very similar to that, and the community is taking a fond to her, and a lot of people are really excited to see her and stuff like that. It does similar a lot of Freddy stuff like that with the sharp nails, but when she uses her drone to get like intel and like her drone to distract and stuff like that, I haven't seen like actual gameplay of like what the drone actually does, but with the Mori situation, the drone just kind of like distracts them, and then you come up and and you get them. But I've seen a lot of people in the Dead by Daylight community, they've taken fond to her, so I think it's a W for the I haven't seen nothing about the survivors though, but
the survivors are the only thing I saw them was in the trailer, which, listen, I'm not above playing trailers one more time so everyone could see them.
Right.
But it is nice, since we talk about relationships, brother and sister relationships are important too. For a long time, my brothers were my Valentines because I am a nerd. And growing up, people weren't nice to nerds. We're nice to nerds now, but growing up, that was not the case. Do you have any siblings? Do you play any horror games with your siblings?
No, I use the only games I usually play with my brother. We played Multiverses before, and then we've also played Madden with each other. But like, I don't like playing games with my brother, man. Like, I love my brother to death. You ever met someone in your life that's just like, no matter what they do, they're just very good at what they do? Like, he don't really play video games, but as soon as he hops on a video game and wants to play me in Madden, he's just like the best ever. It makes me feel bad. And I'm like, oh, I just spent like 200 hours on this game, and you're picking like you're picking up defenses. You're like, oh, I like these colors. This is gonna work, and it's like.
That's not funny, but I know exactly what you mean. I definitely have a friend like that. Have you played this game before? No, I'll try it. Picks it up and is a savant. You're looking at them like, I spent my whole childhood and my adult life perfected this game, and now you're doing the same thing.
You're doing it this easy. Yeah, you're doing it this easy. Like, just get out of here. That's why I stopped playing games with them, bro. It's like, I'm just gonna save myself the time.
Like? Have you ever seen Adventure Time?
Oh yeah.
There's an episode where he's like, you don't play this game. It's not that I don't play this game. I don't play this game with Jake. I play games, but I don't play those games with Jake. That's what you sound like in this moment.
Yeah, my brother is the definition of Jake. I'm good. Hey, like, it's funny because we'll come over and we're kicking. We'll sit on the couch, we'll watch some shows or whatever, and then it's like, hey, you trying to load up some Madden? I'm like, no. Nope. I know why. That. You know. He's like, why not? You know why. You know why.
Because I love you. But you're sweaty, and I'm sweaty too. But your sweat is effortlessly, and you make me feel like shit. And
you're making this look like a breeze, bro. And I can't do it. I can't do it.
It hurts my pride. Even if you're not talking smack, it hurts my pride.
Yeah, like I put in too much time for you to come over here on a random Saturday afternoon and come beat my butt in a game. So
yeah, come on, in front of my kid,
in front of my son. Will, go upstairs. Go upstairs, Will. I'm good. You all right, Dad? Nope, I'm good.
Your uncle is being a bully, and bullying is wrong.
Bad. Stop bullying your older siblings in video games. Nolan, you hear me?
Yeah, called out, Nolan. Let us know what you think, especially if your name is Nolan. Darn, it's all good. I called out my little brother earlier. So. I get it. Let us know what you guys think about this new Dead by Daylight killer. Are you going to be playing it? Will you be trying the new Survivors? Drop us a chat, KYN chat, super chat, regular chat. All chats matter, and we'll read yours. Moving right along, PlayStation added a whole bunch of things to their PlayStation Plus library and their PlayStation Plus Extra library. This is a long list, so stay with me, y'all. All right? So they announced Horizon Forbidden West, The Quarry, Scarlet Nexus, Borderlands 3, Tekken 7, Outriders, Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown, Earth Defense Force 5. Oh my God. Please, I apologize if I say your name wrong. Oninaki, I apologize. Please flame me in the comments. I see now that there are pictures missing, and I can't find it. There are other games that are also on there. I Am Setsuna, Lost Sphere, and The Forgotten City. Coming to PS Plus Premium, we're getting The Legend of Dragoon, Wild Arms, and Destroy All Humans. Oh, we do have a Forgotten City graphic. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful.
Are we excited about any of these? I know I personally am a huge fan. My number one favorite game of all time is Legend of Dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, God, I'm so excited about that for PS Plus Premium. The other games I'm looking at here, Horizon Forbidden West, I think is a big grab for them, considering it was nominated for 1 million awards.
Game of the Year was one of them too, the bigger one.
And the graphics on that is pretty dope. Also, too, Borderlands, any one of the Borderlands. I don't personally play it, but that game has a cult following, kind of like Psychonauts. So everybody loves that game.
Psychonauts! Let's go! She mentioned Psychonauts. Go!
I worked at PAX East a couple of years, and I worked the booth for Psychonauts. The fan base for Psychonauts, it may be small, but it is mighty.
You worked at the booth for Psychonauts?
Yeah. Listen, I am a slutty nerd.
Oh!
But like the following, people love that game, and I feel the same way about Borderlands 2 and Borderlands, the franchise in general. Say, like I said, with Psychonauts, those two franchises, people go crazy in ham for. So these are, to quote Nicktana, huge W's for PlayStation Premium, PlayStation Plus. What games are you looking forward to, Nicktana? Do you have a PlayStation? I feel like you said you do have a PlayStation. I am one of 10 people with a PS5, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am. Don't hold the applause. Hold the autographs till after the show. Let me put in my other 30 minutes and I'll pass out autographs to everybody watching. Yes, I do have a PS5, but I think this is a huge W for PlayStation. Putting these games on here, especially Horizon, Quarry's a very good game. Resident Evil 7, I played myself. Very scary game, but Resident Evil series, they always put out good products. So if you do want to play a horror game, it's very nice. Scarlet Nexus is a very good anime game. A very underrated game that didn't get a lot of like hype, but it is a very good game. Tekken 7, if you want your little brother to beat you up in that game, you got Tekken 7. And then I didn't really hear about the rest of them. Destroy All Humans is a good game as well. I'm excited that they are bringing a lot of games to the PlayStation subscription. The only thing is, like, the only criticism, which, where was this sooner? Just because it has been a whole year since Horizon Forbidden West came out. Like, with Xbox, they put them on literally
as soon as they come out, they're on Game Pass. But at least they're putting it on there where it's like, hey, if you are paying for this subscription, you can play it for the subscription price. So I recommend a lot of people playing that game. You guys should definitely, if I had to pick games, you guys should definitely play Horizon Forbidden West, Game of the Year contender. You can't miss out on that. The Quarry, I played myself. It's very good. It's very good. The story's very good. The gameplay's good. And then Resident Evil 7. Those are my 3 right there. If you got to make time for 3, I really like those games. I played all those games and they don't miss. They don't miss.
I'm going to piggyback off of you. If there's 3 games out of this list I would recommend, it would be absolutely Legend of Dragoon. Borderlands, I haven't played it, but like again, I said, everyone and their mama loves it. And honestly, looking at Scarlet Nexus, this box art looks cool. As long as it's not first person, I am with it.
I think it's a third person game.
Hey, I love third person because I am not smart enough for first person. So, over the shoulder. That one, or the one where it's like all the way up here, you're like, I'm okay with that. First person, I'm like, am I up?
I'm like, a lot of the third person games I have played, I've started to groan on it. At first, I didn't know if like, because I always grew up with that first person shooter, like first person camera angle, like playing a bunch of shooters and coming from that, like a lot of Overwatch. So like I was kind of used to that first person angle. So when it came to third person, I started playing games like Resident Evil, Fortnite, God of War, the new Hogwarts game. It started to grow on me a lot. I like seeing my character with a lot of dripped out. You can kind of see the progress you're making if you have certain armor on and stuff. So
I grew up with third person or over the shoulder. Games weren't really doing first person shooters back in the day. I mean, yeah, there was obviously with Wolfenstein and Super Jesus like last week, but like
Super Jesus
or it was Super Noah or something. It was super something that was based off of Wolfenstein, and what a stretch. But yeah, like most of I think the first game I played that was first person was GameCube Time Splitters, and I hated it.
You hated it?
Not the gameplay wasn't bad, but the controls, because they were inverted. So if I wanted to look up, I have to press down. Like it was weird. I didn't like it.
It took a learning curve for sure. But I remember playing that game, and I used to think it was so fun. Me and my brother, we would do like a team of 2 and then everybody else, and we would just like put them on the easiest difficulty and just start slaying everybody. Me and my little brother
do the same thing. Yeah. Like it was so much fun until it's like my brain hurts. And then when I got to SOCOM, where you can change the controls after a while, where you could do it where it wasn't inverted, it didn't help. And I was like, I hate this. I don't have to play this.
Not a fan anymore.
I don't have to torture myself and play first person games. I don't have to do that. I'm done. Guys, let us know which one of these games will you be playing for PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Premium. What do you think about them? Are you going to be recommending any of these to your friends? Drop us a super chat, KYN chat, or leave us a chat below. Now, this is one of my favorite news stories. We were talking about this off air.
Yep.
There is a Tetris movie. And before Tetris Attack, there was Tetris, and I loved that game. I wish we could play the audio, but there is a based off of true events movie coming to Apple Plus, and I believe that they didn't say when it dropped. No. I thought they did, but this story is based off of mostly true events that includes multiple people holding the license for Tetris, the Soviet Union, and possible kidnapping. I thought this was just about blocks and games and things of 4, but there's espionage in the longer clip of it. People getting punched, people's houses getting ransacked, the Soviets telling some man to go home for a video game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about you, Nicktana, but I want to watch that, and I'm not.
I definitely want to watch it too.
It is on Apple TV Plus. So, I mean, if you got Apple TV Plus, you're the first one to see it. Or if you're a pirate, you wouldn't download a car. I don't know if those commercials, but
you wouldn't download a car.
That was back when music was first being downloaded, and they were like, "Don't do that." The commercials would be like, "You wouldn't download a car, would you? Would you download this?" I'm like, "I absolutely would download a car."
And you know,
$30,000.
These payments are through the roof, bro. Download me, yeah. Like I
would 3D print a car. What are you talking about?
If my bike could go 25 miles per hour, I'm out. Like I'm doing that. Like if I could pedal my way that fast, like.
Yeah, don't be a pirate, but that's a meme that lives rent free in my head. Every time someone says I'm gonna download something, like, you wouldn't download a car, would you? Like, I absolutely would. I would. You know how much a Buick costs? A Buick?
Right.
I'm downloading a car.
I'm downloading me a car straight from Forza Horizon. I'm serious. What about you, chat? Who's downloading a car? Let's all download cars. We're gonna race each other.
Raise your hands if you're gonna download a car.
I, Nicktana, would download a car. Listen, man. This Tetris movie looks fire. Heat. I definitely want to watch it. I'm kind of bummed out it is on Apple TV, but somebody from KYN got to hear this, man. Hear me out. Who wants to share accounts? Allegedly, we might be able to watch maybe a movie night. I'll bring the wine. We'll talk about it.
Hey, you got the wine. I got the cheese.
Ooh, fondue. Oh, that cheese. Ooh.
Nah, I'll bring cheese.
Fondue for everybody. But
quackers and farts.
I watched the trailer for this a few minutes before we went live, and I was like, this isn't what I was expecting when I think of like Tetris movie, because a lot of video game movies, you think of a lot of cartoons. Like I know like Sonic had more of like the CGI with actual actors and then Sonic in there, but with this, it seems very serious. With that game, that love for Tetris in it, and with it being based on true events, you're gonna see some real stuff, some real events. Like I remember part of the trailer, I don't know how much of a joke it was, but he was talking to his wife, and he's all like, people don't bet their house on Tetris. Like basically, this is his love, and he wants to bring this game out because he sees the vision and his love for it and how big it can be. And that's just that's like, if you think of that in like a real event situation, like the house, that's where they live. That's a serious matter. So there's going to be definitely some real events in here that makes it a little bit more serious. I do like the true events part of it, is what I'm saying. Basically, it's not what you're going to expect from a video game movie. So
you have to bet big to win big. And
that's what
I do like that it is based off of true events. Like you had mentioned before, you don't bet the house on something that I live here. I paid a mortgage. This house is free and clear. We paid so much for this house. On the one hand, I'm so glad he did. If this is based off, I'm sure some of it's sensationalized, obviously. True. But if this is based off of inspired by true events, bro, I'm so glad that you did, bro, because Tetris is one of my all-time favorite games.
Cresta,
Nintendo licensed the hell out of it, you know.
Cresta is the Tetris. The Tetris. That's who you got to talk to about Tetris. She's been talking about Tetris for the past 3 episodes. She loves that game.
I love puzzle games. In another lifetime, I used to know one of the world record holders for Tetris, and we played a couple of games, and it was a privilege. Turned out he was a bit of a jerk. Not to me, because
it's a bummer. Cresta don't play.
Yo, where are my scissors? Because anytime someone tells me something out of pocket, I'm just like, I don't play.
Scissors on the desk?
The only time I play is when I'm playing video games. To quote Bob the drag queen, I be telling jokes, but ain't a damn thing funny.
Real.
But yes, I want to see if this Tetris movie in some way, shape, or form does really well and it goes to theaters. I would pay, because this soundtrack is peak 80s. Before I got into chat with you guys, I was definitely listening to the final countdown.
Can confirm it was in the background when we were discussing notes, and that kind of got me pumped up a little bit. I'm like, oof.
80s synth music, so good. We should do an episode all on music, because I don't know if you know, me and Jules the Human both play trombone.
We should. We share our best video game songs. That would be awesome.
Oh, yes. We could talk about music. Girl, 80s synthwave. I could give y'all tons of lists. Starting with Depeche Mode. You're welcome.
We'll put you on, guys. If you guys are watching this, we'll put you on. Trust us.
I hope we put you onto the Tetris movie as well. Are you guys going to watch it? Do you want to watch it? Do I have to play the trailer again?
Play that trailer.
You know
play that trailer.
Roll that beautiful Tetris footage. Look at this. It looks funny, but it also looks serious. You know why it looks funny? It's that mustache. It's the thick mustache. It's the Burt Reynolds.
Just the mustache. See, my mustache is thick too, but I got the beard. Like, imagine me with just That would look a little
but
weird.
even if so, but like, cause your mustache is like a brown. If your mustache is like a dark black, the Tom Selleck, oh, you're someone's dad or your cop.
That's true though. That
You
is
are
true though.
somebody's father with that mustache.
True.
Like, whose dad is this? He's a porn star. A what?
Oh, whoa! It's why he looks familiar. There you go.
I knew I recognized. Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy. Like, saw this man before. That's
You're
him.
not sneaky. I know what you're hiding, Nicktana. That sounds horrible. This is a married man. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a Is This News segment this week because we are already doing too much with not enough. So we're going to go right into games that you can play with your couple, your significant other, maybe not just your significant other, your child, someone you really bond with. And you spent Valentine's Day, I was feeling the love, even though the love had passed in the air. So we're going to get right into it. The first game is called Drink More Glurp. I'm dyslexic.
Glurp.
It has wacky physics. You guys compete in a series of mini games that's sponsored by Glurp, Power Glove. These are all fictional companies, but you either compete against each other or you could work in teams in various sports mini games. Up to 2 to 20 people, if I'm not mistaken, can play this game. Let me just double check my notes. 2 to 20. Come on, Cresta. Up to 2 to 20 people can play this game. So you and your significant other get right into it. Me versus you. You versus Nolan. 1v1.
Quit trying to give that man over my house. I'm trying to win in games.
We need to have Nolan and David, which is my little brother, sibling rivalry episode where they come on. It's like, I heard you were talking crap.
Have a sweat off when we're relaxing in the back. Like, go off, guys. You guys got it.
After a while, I'm just going to put I beat my little brother up in video games. My little brother's like, I don't want to play you. He plays certain games against me that he's like fighting games and like Mario Kart. But almost any other game, my little brother don't want the smoke. He don't want it. You hear that, Petty Spaghetti? You don't want the smoke, because I know you be watching on my Twitter.
We have been name dropping everybody today. This is the episode 23 is the diss track episode. If we're being honest, this was supposed to be an episode about love, but it's tough love. It's tough love. Beat up
my brothers.
Oh man.
So we love our siblings. What better rival than your older, younger brother or sister, depending on where you're sitting at? What do you think about Drink More Globe? Is that something that looks interesting to you? Do you think that's something you and your wife would play, or maybe you, your wife, and your son? Did the whole family frustrated?
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like a fun game, and like I feel like even for like a little kid like my son who's growing up and getting into video games, it was something that would attract his eyeballs because it looks very simple, very fun, something that would attract kids, I feel like. But like it also has that competitive aspect where it's like you guys are competing to get best times and set records. So I think that could be a very fun game. Yeah. But it's going to start some feuds, like maybe not very many words at the dinner table afterwards, but I think it would be fun to play for sure.
After his baby, can you pass me the salt?
Okay. We're out. No, it's right there. We're out.
Just throws the salt at you.
I got some salt.
Now, this game does look like a lot of fun. I'm not going to hold you. Wacky physics games like this. We did a game where I think were you on the show when we did the one with the crab fighting battles where the crabs That's what this reminds me of, but with less knives and size.
But the games like that is cool though, because you could probably pull off some crazy stunts and some crazy animations because they don't know what physics are. You're just doing crazy stuff and you're like, oh my God.
I am pressing buttons and hoping for the best. You ask me questions and I try my best. Thank you, Taz, for that quote that lives rent-free in my mind. Let us know what you guys think. Are you going to be playing Drink More Glurp? Are you going to pay for Cresta's reading lessons? Because I don't know what's happening today.
The GoFundMe going to go crazy, guys. I'll drop the link soon. Don't worry.
Thank you, Nicktana. I need some phonics because I don't know what's happening today. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think if you are going to be playing this game or not. Coming right up, this is a sequel to Unravel 2. This game is a co-op version of the original. It's a platform puzzle co-op. So if you and your significant other love problem solving, you two can cozy up with these yarnies, beautiful graphics, and a story. So you pretty much, it kind of reminds me of the Yoshi game that was all yarn. It looks so cute. The original Unravel, I think, came out in 2018 or 2017 and won a bunch of freaking awards. So Unravel 2, I think, came out in 2018, 2019. And when I saw this, the long trailer is so cute. You guys literally are like ice climbers, ping ponging, because you guys, I think, are connected at one point in the yarn. It is so cute. What did you think about the trailer? Wow. What did you think about the trailer, Nicktana? My brain is off.
I do have the Game Pass for Xbox, and if you have Xbox Game Pass, it does come with EA Play. So this game, with the subscription, you can play Unravel 1 and Unravel 2. I have been eyeballing Unravel 2 for a very, very long time. I do think that's something I would love to play with my wife or someone, because I think it's a very, very beautiful game, to be honest. The yarn aspect of it is very cute. Like Cresta said, you're basically just like connected with each other, and whatever movement you make will affect the other person's movement. But that's why the communication is key, to where you guys can like platform and climb up stuff and maybe bounce off of walls and do stuff to get past certain levels. But even in the trailer, like, you just see the background and it looks very, very like graphical and just beautiful to me. Like, I just like the forest, and you could tell they put in a lot of effort to that type of feel. It's not like super cartoony, but like it does have like a very cute aspect of it. So it's a game I've been eyeballing for a while, and I think it would be a fun game to play with somebody and not throw salt at the other person when you guys lose. It's definitely a game you guys have to work together on. So no, Unravel 2 looks very good, especially after seeing that. I'm gonna move it up my list. I can't believe it's only that. You said 2019 that game came out?
It's either 2019 or 2018.
Yeah, that game's only 4 years old too.
You know what? We've got the technology. I can tell you right now when that game came out. This game, let me slide over my bar. Well, it doesn't say. Release date, June 9th, 2018. So
2018? It don't look like a game that would have came out in 2018. 2018, that was probably ahead of its time. That looks great.
Yeah. Even looking at the trailer now, the full trailer, the graphics on this is really pretty. The graphics remind me of a brighter, remember Little Nightmares, or was it Little Nightmares or Little Horrors?
Little Nightmares, yep.
It reminds me of that art style, and it's a brighter version of it. And this game is really pretty, really cute. I personally would play this game, but I also get very frustrated. This reminds me also of the Tomb Raider game I was telling you at the top of the show, where you really got to work together, because if there's not physics for you, there's at least momentum physics that I see, which is going to be a whole issue. Because if I jump too soon or run up too much, and you're just like,
and it's like like you're telling them, you're like, hold on, but they're not holding on. Hold on, let me jump. Hold my hand. Like, we're gonna do this together. Relax, all right? I'm gonna jump, and then you're gonna jump. It's the communication. It's gonna, but like, once you guys beat that game, you guys are gonna be like, oh, we did it. It's gonna feel so good.
Yeah, this game looks hard, but it looks fun, and I think that's what makes a good game. And plus the graphics too. I cannot stop about these graphics again, because it's not, I feel like some games are so overwhelming with their graphics, because I have to make everything brisk that if you zoom in, you can see this person's acne. That's cool and all, but you don't got to necessarily do that in order to have a gentle playing style with a lot of either a comedy or a learning curve on it.
Right. It's especially with this game, like, you could see like a lot of textures and stuff, but it's not like super high def. Like you say, you're not seeing someone's acne, but I mean, it looks very good for the type of style of game they're going to, because you're not going to see yarn. You're not going to see like yarn characters in real life running like that. It's supposed to be a fictional game, but they have real elements in it. And it looks very like, I love it.
It looks nice. It's nice. It's soft. And again, it feels like it's gentle. Like, it has one of those learning curves where you do this, you do this. Okay, level 3, good luck. Like Pikmin.
The only thing I could say about this is, like, looking through a bunch of pictures and stuff, how tired are we gonna get of seeing the forest over and over and over again? Because I'm seeing a lot of forest stuff. Like, hopefully the level stages change. Guys, I haven't played the game before, so this is very like
just
opinionated. Just seeing it first time with all the pictures. I really just hope the level stages like, I want to see something like, maybe you're in an alley, or maybe it's dark, like it's super dark out, or maybe you're trying to jump over like rooftops or something like that. I'd like to see something a little bit different instead of just the forest thing. But they've like if it's just forestry and like grass and rocks, they perfected it pretty well for like again, like I said, a game of 2018. So
if you're gonna do one thing, make sure you do it well, right?
right, that's what I'm saying. They perfected it. So
let us know, guys. Did Unravel 2, did it move up on your list? Did Nicktana put you on? And now that you know that it's on Xbox Games Pass, like, okay, let me go take a little gander. Is this something you would play with your significant other or your child? A little father, son, daughter, mother, child, parent situation? Let us know in the comments below. Or leave us a KYN chat. Or leave us a super chat. We would love to hear from you.
Yes.
All right, guys. We're coming up to our second to last couples game. Now, this game, this is where it really gets weird. To our namesake gaming gone weird. This game is called What Tam. Now, What Tam is a post-apocalyptic game where you anthropomorphic creatures from toilets to poops, whatever it is, and you have to figure out their problems. You, with the guidance of the mayor and a player, can figure out all these wacky up to 100 characters problems, figure it out, sort it out, and bring peace to the village. This game was also created by the guys who created Katamari Damacy, and I love that game. This game looks just as weird as Katamari. Nicktana, are you weirded out? Are you psyched out? Or are you just like, what the hell did I just watch?
I think you do a very good job of raising up the weird meter every single time. I saw this game and I'm like, poops. Whoa, yeah, there's a lot of wacky items out there
with a toilet behind them. I wonder what their problem could be.
It looks like a child's game. It looks so like simple and something you would play like as like a mobile game, but it just wow. I am impressed. Wow.
It's giving sorry. It's giving Animal Crossing, but crank up the weird.
Crank up the weird. It looks like just happiness, butterflies, and rainbows, though. Like, it looks like everything you're gonna do in that game is just gonna be fun, electric. You're gonna have a blast, and you're gonna be happy doing it. So but very weird. But it wouldn't be gaming gone weird if we didn't have weird games on here. So
true. I like it. I like it from just the outset because I loved Katamari. And like you said, Katamari looks fun and bright on the outside, but it has like kind of dark undertones. So when I read the description of this game, it's like it's a post-apocalyptic world where there's no humans and everything is anthropomorphized. Like, okay, wow, work. That's dark.
Yeah, that sounds very dark. Like, it's like, what if you were like playing this game and then your boy is like, or your boy or your girls are like, hey, what's this game about? And you're like, oh, well, this is after the apocalypse. Nobody's even around. And you're playing, and then he's looking back at the screen and there's
sentient poop.
Multicolored turds spinning around in a circle. Like,
what are you playing, bro? Like,
what damn?
Like, listen, it's fun. Like, you could judge or you could pick up the sticks. It's 2 players.
Right. I could explain the game or we could just play it. And he's like, I'm in.
I mean, the game looks like a lot of fun. It does. Like, even if it's just problem solving, because that's what you're doing in Animal Crossing. You're problem solving and getting into debt with Tom Nook.
Tom Nook has took way too much of my coins.
Tom Nook makes Jeff Bezos look destitute. Because the inflation and how you control everything. What is an Amazon to Tom Nook? Tom Nook owns Amazon, bro. Maybe Mr. Bezos could learn a thing. No, don't learn nothing from Tom Nook because he's worse. Oh, Tom Nook is worse.
Tom Nook is not something you want to be following.
Yeah, Tom Nook is like the feds.
Yeah, we don't. No Tom Nook fans here. He takes too much of my money, and then he's like, "Okay, now we can build your house." And it's like, "Okay, we're gonna take it again. Keep on giving me the funds." And it's like, now you gotta do this. It's like, oh, Tom.
It's like, come on, Tom. Like, I gave you my money, but like, I have nowhere to sleep. And this moose is bothering me in the forest, please.
This game came out in 2019 too, and it says puzzle platforming. So this looks cool. It looks cool. It's just kind of weird, but I bet if you play it and stuff like that, the gameplay is probably solid. I just don't know what color turd I'm gonna pick.
If I'm playing the thing again, I don't know where their noses are, where their mouths are, because some of the mouths look like noses, and some of the noses are mouths, and I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. I don't know
So
exactly
much stuff is going on in that trailer. Like, let's just throw everything in here that you can do. I saw a rubber duck moving, or what was that? A ship moving with his arms. That's the paddles.
I am just as confused as you are. And if you are just as confused as we are, go ahead and drop a chat. Let us know. Are you going to be playing this game? That game, it looks kind of fun. I'm not going to hold you. It does look fun. It looks fun.
It does. It looks cool. It looks cool.
Before we get into our last spot, I want to give an honorable mention to It Takes Two. Nicktana had suggested that. And I'm like, Nicktana, that sounds like a great idea, but it's everyone suggested Takes Two. I wanted to get weird. I wanted to get really weird for this last one.
That is true.
And this last one is weird. I don't know if you took a look at it before, but this one is really weird. This game is called Push Me, Pull You. This is another wacky physics game where up to 2 to 4 players can fight for control of a ball and other various objects and doing wrestling activities. You pretty much play a cat dog, a human cat dog.
This looks like cat dog for sure.
You have to control both ends of your body to complete an obstacle course or gain control of the ball. It's that one I thought was the weirdest one. I remember just watching this trailer while I was doing the script, like, what am I looking at?
Oh, yeah. No, this one's strange. Okay, I didn't think anything would top the one that we just watched, but this one is, it's weird. But like, I feel like this is a game that could be super fun. If you got 4 people playing and you're playing against another couple or something like that, and you guys have to work together, that could also start some blood fights. Like, you're like, come on, babe, what are you doing? They're tearing us up. The other couple's high-fiving. Ooh.
How they high-fiving? They high-tenning on the side, like, yeah,
right, maybe they'll just headbutt or something. Like, oh, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, like,
I wonder if it's for 4 people where you have one person control the top part, the other person control the bottom part, or one character, y'all gotta work together.
Yeah.
That sounds frustrating.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta that's a game. It's like, you better rely on your teammate, because if they make one bad movement and the other couple gets an event, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good.
Team building to the maximum.
Couple night is getting delayed for a few months at that point.
You come home after couples night and your partner has played so bad, and you're like, I want a divorce.
Well, you weren't on your game today, babe. I don't understand. We practice.
What happened? We've been playing for 3 weeks. I don't want to hear this. You're tired. What happened?
I don't understand. Man, it's just
losing to my little brother. This has been our trauma this whole episode.
This was the day we took him down. Couldn't even do it.
Not even once. I mean, I would still play this game. Push Me, Pull You looks really weird. I feel like this is a cat dog type of game.
Yes.
My cat is doing something she's not supposed to. Come here. Don't do that. Come here. You guys are about to be graced. It's Rengar, the fattest cat you ever did see.
Oh, hi. Whoa.
Obligatory cat cam. She's not happy. She's like, all right. Now she's on my desk. I may have made a mistake.
She wants to hang out.
You know what? Let me actually kick her off, because she's the type of cat to step on something.
Hey, I heard something.
We are still live, and that's what's important.
I'm looking at some of the reviews for this game. It got a 75 out of 100. That's not terrible scores. No, that's not terrible scores. And a lot of people like the multiplayer aspect of it. So,
I mean, it looks like a really fun game. Like, if you don't want to take the relationship aspect out of it. If you are tired of Mario Party or Among Us or something that's super hyper competitive, this looks too wacky for me to get that mad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get mad, maybe, yeah, but then I'm on a wiener person. I'm a wiener dog. As
like what? I can only do so much, man. Like,
I can't. I look at those graphics. I'm gonna play the clip just one more again. How can I be mad if I'm a stretched out wiener person? Look at this. This is nightmare fuel partially, but I can't. If anything, I could be grossed out. I can't be mad. Like, first of all, that wrapping technique, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. That would be frustrating to try and get past. Like, how am I supposed to get past you? Like, come on. Like they're hogging the ball. Like you got to get in there, man. You got to get in there.
Because I watch a lot of wrestling, I would watch competitive. Push people you.
Oh, that would be fun to watch.
Can you imagine a commentator? He's got the ball of the snail maneuver. Oh my God, he unraveled it.
Oh my God, he's doing the twist technique. He's like, he's the best in the league when it comes to this.
The old twist and grip. This show tonight has been ruined by siblings and innuendos. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate you all. We are going to get out of here. Let us know. Are you going to be playing any of these games? Drop us a chat, a KYN chat. Like I said, it is important that you leave us a thumbs up. It lets the algorithm know that you like us. We love you. And most importantly, we love Nicktana. And where can we love Nicktana at? Where can the people find you, Nicktana?
Before we get into me, guys, like I want to add up to that. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you guys for participating. If you guys were live or if you guys are watching this after effect, if you guys could do us a favor, leave a like, comment, sub. If you don't want to miss us again, we are live every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to contribute or participate in the weird news. If you guys want to check out more of me personally, I would really appreciate that. I am on Twitter at YouLoveNicktana. If you want to keep up with whatever I'm doing, I usually post when I post new videos on YouTube or go live on Twitch or just anything going on with me. I also do YouTube where I just posted the Hi-Fi Rush review officially. So make sure you guys check that out. You Love Nicktana on YouTube. And then on Twitch, we are playing Hogwarts right now. Come join the fun. I would love to crack a lime White Claw with you. So come join the fun. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys for another great day of some gaming news.
Ain't no draw when you're off the claw. I don't know. I don't know.
White Claws.
Guys, my name is Cresta Starr. You can find me anywhere. You can type Cresta Starr. Tonight, later on tonight, I will be live on twitch.tv for Elimination Chamber. Monday and Wednesdays, you can find me at 8 p.m. on twitch.tv/Cresta Starr. We watch Monday Night Raw and AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays. Fridays, I don't stream for the foreseeable future because of RuPaul's Drag Race. But on Thursdays, you can find me and Joe Pearl over on Fightful, where we talk about all the things that happen on Impact. Also, next week is the 24th. That is No Surrender for Impact Wrestling. Myself, Joe Pearl, and Steven Jensen will be live, and we'll be going over everything that happened on No Surrender, the fallout, the matches, and any titles change hands. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between, we love you. Hope you love us. We will see you next week, Saturday at 1 p.m. Take care of yourself and each other. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
This thing takes so long to end, but I love you.